Alright, there we go. We made it. Where is the thing? Okay. I think that'll work. Ah, camera stuff. Everybody loves camera stuff. Alright, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Falcon Casts, your replays in Brood War. StarCraft Remastered Carbot. So I did get a bunch of replays here submitted. We got definitely got some here. One from a subscriber, Comedy Guy, actually. So we're gonna go ahead and do his first. You want to play a Helms Deep? Yes, I'm glad Morn. Hello. I see you, guy. I see you. Blah. Feeling a little bit under the weather, but we will live. Hey, Holotrap TV. Yeah. That's kind of the thing with like radio personalities and people you don't really see their faces of a lot, right? You're kind of surprised by how it turns out in the end. Is this thing straightened? Yeah, I'm trying to rest, trying to take some drugs to get better soon, RJB. I appreciate it. All right, let's go here. But speed it up here because this is going to be a longer game. And it's a PvP, but it should be pretty fun. Comedy Guy here with another fantastic match for us. The APMs are pretty high all along the board here. And so far, these are pretty much the same as it comes to build orders. Looks like Besant here in the top right. He's brown. He's a little bit ahead. No, it's cool, Dad. We just started. And bottom left is Comedy Guy. He's yellow. Both players are scouting around with Protoss probes for the moment. Zealot does deny the scout there, and not so much on the other end. So Comedy Guy gets a scout off and denies the scout on the other side. Not that there's a whole lot to see here. I mean, nobody's expanding yet. Looks like Besant is trying to. There we go. So he's trying to. And we have a little bit of pressure here, maybe out of Comedy Guy. Is he thinking about it? I mean, it's 2 Dragoons versus 2 Dragoons here. 3 Dragoons now from Besant, but Comedy Guy does have a Zealot. Another Dragoon comes in, another Dragoon comes in. Okay, so he does have a bigger army because he's not expanding, but he needs to get something done here now. So here's our engagement, and yeah, definitely something that Comedy Guy should win. If he kept pushing on it. Yeah, these Dragoons, actually, are they headed back around? I don't know about this. Oh, he is pulling Comedy Guy's army back, though, to deal with these 2 Dragoons. You've got 2 of your own, man. You don't have to go home to deal with this attack. They're already bruised and injured. Oh, they're going to get a Dragoon, too. That's pretty good play from Besant. Okay, so I mean, yes, you successfully defended, but you could have done that with 2 Dragoons as well. You didn't have to bring your whole army back. And it could have really got something done on the other side, so I'm very surprised that Comedy Guy did that whole thing. Holotrap TV, if I could get access to ASL and KSL and GSL replays, I would love it. But there is no way for me to get access to those replays. They are jealously guarded, they are protected. I don't know anybody who can get access to those replays. It's very disappointing. WCS releases theirs, which I appreciate, but really, anything from an KSL, ASL, or GSL just doesn't happen. I'm very sad about it. Yeah, so cannon coming up here is going to help a little bit. I kind of still feel like Comedy Guy has this. Well, I don't know. 3 more... 3 cannons coming up. The probes are getting pulled to defend as well. I don't know about that. I think Comedy Guy is smart to back off once these cannons started warping in. He is expanding too, has expanded to back home. Frosty, no I do not. going for a pick-me-up in the morning, it's going to be a Coke Zero. Which I'm actually drinking right now. Support Bay coming in from Besant up here, kind of like that. He's teching up quite nicely. Whereas Comedy Guy just still making gateways. I guess he is making a forge. And he has an observatory. That's right. Slurp it up, Mr. Eskimo. Slurp it right up. Alright, speeding up because we're just sitting outside here. And the thing is, some Reavers can really turn the tide in this situation. It is a bigger army for Comedy Guy, but Reavers can help with that splash damage and take out more. Yeah, he doesn't like what he sees there at all. Comedy Guy pulling back, Observer cruising in to see what's what. He does see the robotics bay with the vacuum cleaners. And there is a Reaver in production here too, so a Reaver shot can really cause you some problems if you have a bunch of, you know, a bunch of anything, really. It is indeed going to be a happy, happy Reaver dead infested. They're always happy no matter what. Alright, so Reaver pops out, starts making them scarabs. And it's going to be used in base defense here. Not a second too soon. That's a lot of Dragoons out. They don't have upgrades yet. Nobody has any upgrades yet, but they're both working on +1 attack, which is good. Bottom right, sneaky expand from Besant. How did he get a probe out? Oh, he snuck a probe out. Happy about that. More Dragoons coming on in here, and Besant kind of feels aggressive. Nobody has the upgrades yet. Reaver dropping in, getting focused down. Oh, only got one shot off and then focused down. Nicely done by Comedy Guy. Pushing on back home. That +1 is just there. It is. It's now done for Besant. He has an upgrade advantage here, but I'm not sure that he has an army supply advantage necessarily. We'll see if he can do anything on this counterattack. Hello, Martin. How's it going? Greetings to Macedonia. Glad you could make it to the stream. Alright, well, defensive Reaver gets taken out. Reaver lifespan in this game, not very long. They are just getting focused down like crazy. And now Besant is the one who's on the back foot here. Where Comedy Guy decides, alright, that's enough. That's enough of a counterattack. Let's just hang out. Man, having this base is such a big deal for Besant right now. He's not really mining from it at the moment, but he will. He'll start mining from it sooner rather than later at the moment. Yeah, Templar Archives, and Observatory coming in, and a Stargate. Ah, shield batteries on the offensive Knight. I don't know that I've ever seen that in Brood War. Definitely see it in StarCraft 2 when they introduce shield batteries, but near the point of the enemy forces. Is that you mean on defense like back here, or do you mean up here like towards the front? If you're a Comedy Guy here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Here's your engagement. We got Zealots on top of Dragoons. You really want to kite the Zealots because they will hit you hard if you let them stand on top. And yeah, Besant losing a bunch of stuff here to these Zealots for the most part. And yeah, Besant fully running away. That sounds like a delicious breakfast, Labby Shepherd puppy. Peanut butter and coconut jam. This Observer still scouting. Yep, still scouting. Third base done for Comedy Guy in a more traditional location. And he doesn't have gas there either. Yeah, Comedy Guy's working on Storm. Besant's getting another forge for further upgrades. +1 attack is done here. Both players. 1-1 is now done from Besant. So Besant, again, pretty well keeping up with the upgrades. Has the advantage at least. And is expanding down here. And I am 100% sure Comedy Guy has no idea this exists. Now he does. Now he has scattered it with the Observer. Here's the engagement in the middle of the map. I don't even know who's winning this thing, to be honest. The two Reavers from Besant look pretty good. Pretty good at cleaning out units, but getting focused down for the most part as well. And the Zealots. Oh, too many Zealots. Absolutely crushing Besant's army there. Comedy Guy's Reaver is trying to take down this base, and he's going to go keep working on that. Cannon takes out the shuttle. What's up, Kai? Welcome to the stream. And yeah, Comedy Guy's going to shut down this third base. And probably the fourth base. I'm a little bit under the weather, Kai. I'm sure you can tell from my voice that I'm a little bit sick. But I am still here, still having a good time. What's up, Sylvie? Yeah, so third base out. Besant decides, I'm not going to defend this. Let's go ahead and head over and try to kill a base or two of Comedy Guys. He doesn't know about this. You gonna check? Alright, so he does check this. No saving it at all. One Reaver defending. Goodbye. Not gonna happen, friend. You need the support of something to do that. Where, Comedy Guy, wait, where are you going? You had this base. You could murder it. Okay, well, he's heading on back around. Yeah, he's coming home and leaving this base alive. I don't know if that was the right idea. Not convinced that was the right idea at all. 1-1 Dragoons versus, again, just the +1 that Comedy Guy has. Coming in through this little narrow bridge, I'm not sure is the right idea, but hey, if you have an advantage, you should use it. Yeah, this cast will be on the channel because they always are. Alright, so Comedy Guy does save it. He loses his natural, but he kills his opponent's third base, which is pretty good stuff. So we're kind of evening up the score here a little bit. Nothing too insane. Anyway. I tried Frostpunk. What the heck is Frostpunk? Hey, Besant has some DTs in the mix, and I don't know that Comedy Guy has any detection with his army. He does not. He definitely doesn't. Fourth base done from Comedy Guy down south. Replanting his natural is great. I'd love to see Besant replant his third base. His army supply just doesn't seem very happy at all. Ah, nice. Snow and ice in the cold. This DT is getting some work done. He's got 2 kills. Comedy Guy not really paying attention to his existence at all. Does not even care. He's got such a big army advantage right now that he's not worried about it. A few years ago, I did play Banished, though. Banished I liked a lot. It was basically like a SimCity building game. Except it was set in, like, olden times. And you didn't, like, make an army or anything. You just try to survive harsh winters and stuff. Archon's in the mix from Comedy Guy. Kind of liking that a little bit here. And he's got the Zealots. He's just got the bigger army supply, so I'm not sure that it even matters necessarily what he's making here. Yeah, the Archons are so good against the enemy Zealots for sure. It's 128 to 84 supply. Comedy Guy is looking really strong right now and could probably push down and kill this base. He knows it exists. He knows this base exists, and he is instead kind of hanging out in the middle of the map. I know. Decision making is something that is really hard to do when you're trying to macro, when you're trying to scout, when you're trying to do all sorts of a million other things. But okay, so he is sending a portion of his army down here to kill this base. I love that. Just kidding. He's sending all of his army down to kill this base. Besant scouts. Oh no, my opponent has a 4th. That's really bad news. But Comedy Guy's up 133 to 94 overall supply. High ground, 1-1 Dragoons against low ground, 1 attack Dragoons. Gonna do okay, but definitely not going to win. There's just too much army here. And Besant scouting up here too, though, or expanding up there too. I kind of like it. unnecessary drop here, or storm rather, on the probes. Not sure what that was all about. I guess it doesn't hurt anything though. So that base is done, but Besant, he's not dead yet. He's got a decent army up here. He has re-expanded at the top left. He lost a bunch of probes, but he can replace those. Comedy guy scouting around trying to see where are their bases for my enemy. And the answer is top left. If you can take down that top left, you're going to have a pretty good time. Yeah, so comedy guy... Actually, these probes aren't dead yet for some reason. Okay, now they're all dead because the army's actually paying attention to them because they're right next door. What you're going to do. Besant pushing on in. He's got his own zealots now, which is good. Storm here from comedy guy could really help in this engagement. There we go. Storms as an observer more than anything else there. Really takes some of the HP off of those dragoons as well. And it is just a chaotic battle right now. Holy crap. Bringing in his own High Templar is Besant. He's trying maybe to get a storm off on this left side. He has enough energy for a storm. He might just get sniped off before even getting anything done with his energy at all. There it is. Got his storm off. He killed a dragoon. So that could have been worse, I guess. Observer scouts in on Besant's top left base and does see it. He needs to put these probes to work, though. Nobody died raiding Area 51 Holo Trap TV. Didn't happen. Comedy guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 5 and 6. So he's on 6 bases, and Besant, even with sneaky bases, only on 3. So at this stage of the game, the income is just absolutely going to be comedy guy here. It's his game to lose at this point. I don't know how it's even close, honestly. 133 to 88 total supply. Yeah, I saw that meme, Sylvie. Not bad. Hey, what's up, Blaz? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so Besant getting some stuff down. Comedy guy really just sort of hanging out. It's not going to do much for you in a PvP. You want to be aggressive or defending. Just hanging out in the middle of the map doesn't do a whole lot for you. It does take down that Nexus. So if you kill that one and this one and this one, while comedy guy doesn't respond at all, sure, that could be good. But comedy guy instead decides just go for the jugular. Yeah, it's kind of fighting on multiple fronts right now. Decent storm does weaken those dragoons quite effectively. Yeah, and this is just comedy guy really wrecking through. He's going to kill that base. He's getting up into the main, getting into production, killing probes up here too. Whoa! Storming comedy guy's army. That was some pretty good storm there, man. And he actually does manage to hold here. Wow. Okay, so he lost a ton of income. He still has the third base up there, which is nice. It's 86 to 90 supply. Comedy guy going for the jugular did not work out. He went for the throat, and it didn't happen for him for some reason. Now Besant on the offensive, heading down this left side. Okay, well, I don't know where comedy guy's army is. There we go. A bunch of zealots responding from this left side to the 6 o'clock position. And are the Zealots going to be enough? I kind of feel like they are, although the Storm is pretty effective on them. Kind of weakening them up quite nicely here, softening them up, bruising them up. It's a lot of Zealots, though, man. It takes a lot of hits. Just Comedy Guy making some panic Zealots here, and it is working out for him to some extent, but not maybe as much as he wanted it to. As he's going to lose this space, and this space too, if Besant knows about it. Besant walked right past it. That's huge. Killing that base was really big. Besant has his third base up. It's effectively a 3-base to a 3-base game right now. Somehow Besant has kind of flipped the script right now. Hold on. He sees it. He sees it, and he does. Alexander, welcome to the stream, Alex. A little bit sick, but alive otherwise. Could be worse. Alright, so somehow Besant has managed to turn this into an even match. He's actually trying to get ahead right now by taking a 4th base up top. Comedy Guy's army is not as big as it was previously. I really feel like the turning point there was Comedy Guy going up, trying to kill Besant, and then just getting stormed into oblivion on that ramp, and then losing a ton of Dragoons. The 2-2 is now done from Besant. And the 2 attack is done from Comedy Guy. Hey, what's up, Gayfish? Alright, man. Dragoons here fighting, coming from all directions, but pulling his army back. Doesn't want to overextend it to this point, I don't think. The Zealots are really helping Comedy Guy out a lot here. I gotta say, they're really putting a lot of damage in. And honestly, some Archons would not do too poorly from Besant either. What's up, Georgie? Georgie Dimitrov, welcome to the stream. Besant's now done 15 supply, but he has the better, I want to say he has a pretty good composition. And he has the better upgrades. He's trying to bring some DTs into the mix, but there's an observer with the army for Comedy Guy this time. So there has been some success for this from Besant previously, but maybe not this time around. As Besant is trying to make some Reavers, maybe to try to handle the Zealots. But again, Archons would be a pretty fantastic call, as both players are just sort of hanging out. Left side base has been taken by Comedy Guy. 6 o'clock position coming in now too. So he's doing a good job. Even though he's been losing bases, he's actually kind of recovering them effectively, I gotta say. If these DTs are going to take down this Dragoon. Blorp, says Dragoon. Comedy Guy's up 111 and 92 supply. He's going to push out again. You can't be afraid. Yeah, it's a nice concave here. He's got the Zealots. The DTs aren't doing a lot. Because again, the Observers exist. Although they are kind of outstripping this army here. Some DTs on the back line are actually doing some work on these Dragoons. Because the Observers are out there. They're coming back around to try to help out. But man, these Dragoons are doing so much work. Too much work, I gotta say. All because the Observers were too fast, but it's 85 to 69 supply. Pushing in again with the Zealots is Comedy Guy, trying to get up this ramp and onto the production. But again, defensive DTs. Pretty fantastic. The Observers now behind the action. It is so hard to keep them where you want to keep them, you know? So difficult. Alright, Besant's down to 74 total supply. He's got some Dragoons popping at the top of the ramp. He's got that 2-3 action right now. He has such an upgrade advantage right now. Comedy Guy is working on 3 attack, but it is some distance from completing. Can he get up this ramp? I don't know. The Zealots. Oh, is that a DT from Comedy Guy? It sure is. That sure is. He's doing some serious damage up top on this ramp. He's got 6 kills. He's going to have 7 kills. This DT actually turning the tide in this game. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, well, he dead. But he did get some good work on the top of that ramp. 77 to 72 supply. Wow. All right, so Comedy Guy, again, has taken the 9 o'clock and the 6 o'clock positions. So it's a 3 base versus a 5 base. How many? Yeah, Comedy Guy's got a pretty big bank here. Besant, not so much. What's up, Renji? Welcome to the stream. And Comedy Guy pulling back again. Interesting. I'd like to see him go after expansions instead of trying to get into the main base like that. I know you can end the game that way, but a little bit easier to defend a place that doesn't have, you know, constantly spawning Dragoons right up in your grill. Alex, yeah, we're going to do one here in about an hour and a half. About 90 minutes. Generally, how that works. Maybe a little bit earlier than that. But somewhere around there. Besant expanding up left here. Yeah. Alright, so this is not going to happen. Besant might try to save it here, but he's really never had the bigger army in this game, I gotta say. The cannons really lose their effectiveness over time, especially against +3 attack Dragoons. But yeah, Besant spending his money pretty well right now. He's still sitting on a decent bank. Comedy Guy's bank has actually been lessened as he's working on Templar energy, ground armor, because as long as he has the attack, you might as well go for the ground too, right? That's how it looks to me anyway. Setting up in spitting distance of each other right now. Who's going to come out on top is the question. I can't believe they're not attacking. There we go. Comedy says, I got this. 2 Reavers. A little problematic here. Does manage to do some pretty good damage there, but the storm. That storm was a great storm. And it's now 132 to 65 supply. Comedy Guy continuing to macro here. Besant making 6 Dragoons at a time himself. And Comedy Guy heading up north. See what he can see. And the answer is a base that is ripe for killing. It's really good positioning on these gateways and these cannons. I like it. But these are +3 zealots, and they really don't like your cannons very much. Wow, although multiple cannons doing alright, holding on to some extent. Dragoons are wasting their shots on gateways here as well. And Besant's attempts to respond are not working out at the moment. What's up, Darren Nix? Welcome to the stream. Besant, again, is not interested in defending his bases. He really just loves counterattacking. Like, fine, you killed that base. I'll go ahead and kill another one of your bases. How's that sound? A StarCraft unit as a pet. I kind of feel like having a pet probe would be kind of cool. He could build me stuff. He's pretty cute. I mean, he's technically a robot, so like, he's not soft and furry or anything, but that's okay. Zerglings, I would be worried about murdering me. Those suckers are big and they're mean. Okay, so that base is down, but guess what? Comedy Guy is up here for the 4th time today, trying to wipe out Besant's main base. Killing the natural is pretty good stuff. This base has been here for so long, it's getting mined out, which is kind of incredible. Yeah, high ground advantage and the upgrade advantage here. 3-3 versus 3-1. Coming up the backside, this High Templar does manage to get a storm off on that back end. Yeah, exactly. Just WD-40 the probe. Polish it up every once in a while. Make sure it gets plugged in every night. Be fine. Okay, so the reinforcing unit's not happening. This comedy guy want to go up the ramp. Besant has enough resources. He's making 8 Dragoons at a time, but it's not enough. Besant decides it is not enough. He decides to tap out. He doesn't have the army to handle it. And comedy guy is your winner. Pretty close game. 215,000 and 240 resources are on the score there. About the same number of units produced. Maybe 20 more killed by comedy guy overall. A lot of buildings raised by comedy guy. And let's see. More gas mined from Besant. More minerals mined. And more spent, actually. I'm surprised there was more spent by Besant in this game. But the storm was better. The counterattacks were better, I think, out of comedy guy and his macro overall. Just making more stuff barely overall is the win. Alright. What do we got next, ladies and gentlemen? We have September. We have September the 21st. And we have a lot of options here. What are we looking at? 30-minute ZVT. We got a 9-minute TVT. We got a Big Game Hunters. Another Big Game Hunters. Got a 3v3 Zerg versus Protoss fastest map. More Big Game Hunters. I don't know what this one is. It's a 9-minute Protoss versus Terran. Space. A lot of PvT here. You want a fastest Sylview? I kind of want a fastest as well. So let's do one where all 3 races are represented. A lot of Terran here. That's kind of interesting. TPZ versus TTZ. Let's do this. Let's give this a shot. All right. So it is left versus right. How they pull that off? I don't know. Either way, Team 1 here on Space. Nope, New Super, rather. Is the Brown Terran player. Terran Command. His teammate is Pancake27. He's Teal'c Zerg. Then we have the Protoss player, Lunamond. Team 2 is the Blue Zerg player, Ticonderoga? Is that what that is? Yeah, Ticonderoga. Isn't that like a pencil brand? We've got an orange Terran player, Mr. Grumpy. And then a red Terran player, Gargos. Yeah, that creep looks delicious, huh? Probably don't want to eat it. I'm pretty sure it would kill you. Pretty sure you would die. Alright, so what we'll do here is we'll kind of switch back and forth between red and blue. Especially in situations where... Let's see, what situations are we worried about? Where these 2 Terrans, we're getting those mixed up, right? Everything else is fine, I think, for red versus blue, but the one situation is we see a Terran unit on blue's team, and we're like, who is that exactly? And then we'll swap it back around. Got a new Twitch follower. Nice. That is good news. Alright, where are we? Where are we? Looks like there's some lag we're dealing with. That's annoying. Did OP Overmind send one in? I don't know if I saw that. Was it a fastest map? I think he sent a Big Game Hunters, RJB. I'll take a look again. Once this game's over, we'll check it out. Speeding it up, cause no one's attacking anything at all. No cannon rushes. No Ling rushes. Got some defensive Lings out. That doesn't count as a Ling rush at all. Yes, this Marine is really just scouting. He's like, la la la. Not interested in killing anything. And, alright, so some Zealots and Marines are here. They want to kill Mr. Zerg up here in the top right. Wait for me, says Lunamond. For the Swarm one. Was that the name of the replay? Didn't much look at the names of the replays. Alright, man. We got Zealots and Marines showing up. As a Zerg player, this is kind of my worst nightmare. I don't like it at all. He very smartly does have a couple Sunkens up. And another one coming in here, too. Here we go. Got Lings against the Zealots and the Marines here. You know what? This might work out. He's got a lot of Zerglings, and they are going to wipe this out. Nicely done. He's got 3 Sunkens, a bunch of Lings, and he held off an attack from 2 players at the same time, so not too shabby. Probably hold this one off as well, honestly. No reason to come up here. Mr. Terran Command. Terran Command, don't do it. And heading up to help out, here comes Gargos. Mr. Grumpy is not very good at this game, you guys. He doesn't have a barracks yet. Which seems bad. Seems bad to not have a barracks yet. That's going to be a major handicap for Team Blue. We'll see if they can overcome that. Team Blue heading on down. Specifically Gargos, because he has the army supply right now. And the APM. He's going to try to kill the Zerg in the bottom left right now, Mr. Pancake. Who doesn't have a lot, honestly. He's got 3 Hydras, a handful of Zerglings. And not much else. So Marines coming in for Terran Command, trying to save the day. But there are medics here for Gargos. Oh, boy. The Zealots are going to help immensely, though. And they do end up saving their Zerg buddy. So nobody's dead yet, which I'm kind of impressed by. Either been able to hold it himself, as Ticonderoga has been able to do, or friends will help you, as what happened here with Pancake 27. So now pushing out, working somewhat together. The Zerg player, again, not contributing much to the engagement or to the game at all. So we've got, yeah, on one side we've got the player, Mr. Grumpy, not playing very well, and then we have on the other side, Pancake 27, not doing stuff either. So Gargos down here has a pretty good army. He's trying to hold against the Zealots, but just, yeah, making a bunker would be good. Maybe pulling back into a little bit of a better position here would be good. That's exactly what he's trying to do anyway. This is not looking good. This is not looking good here at all for Gargos. Help him. Coming on down to help a little bit here are his teammates, but will they be too late? Will game-ending damage keep defending? Alright, says Pancake. Arnold Schwarzenegger was a very capable guy, for sure. Boop. Ole, 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 ole. What's up, Matura? Just easier for the mini-map for the most part. I don't know. I hear what you're saying, RJB, but like this, you can see red is grouping up to push down in this bottom right. Who is it exactly? Well, we can switch back and see, but big picture stuff is nice that way. Yeah, Ticonderoga is supporting here. Alright, man, this is looking pretty intense right now. The Hydras are helping, but in a straight-up engagement, they're not going to do super well here. Tank, if it had siege mode, it'd be super nice. He does have the siege mode, and he's firing away at these Marines. Good golly, this insanity right now. Through the roof. Trying to come in with a ton of Hydras to help his buddy out is Ticonderoga. Once again, Gargos under a lot of attack here. Defending Hydralisks, trying to save their buddy. Actually going to help a lot there. NSCV is taking down a tank on the bottom right. That's hilarious. That's really good stuff. Continuing to push in here is Terran Command. Zealots still going to town on these tanks down south. Nobody really handling them at all. Ticonderoga trying to hold against a combined attacking force right now. He does focus down the tank, but at what cost is the question. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad for Gargos. We got Lunamon showing up. These tanks have been dealt with, but man, this is pretty scary. I mean, honestly, I was going to say, if Pancake was helping at all, which, boy howdy, is he not helping at all. This should probably be over for Gargos. But on the other hand, if the orange player was any good. Hey, look, orange has some vultures. That's pretty good. I'm alright with that. Is he holding? I don't know. There's a lot of enemy here. Yeah, this is a lot of Terran Command. I don't know, man. Gargos is trying to hold. And yes, the Hydras are helping to a large extent here, but getting tanks set up down here from Terran Command is really bad for Gargos. Tank, focus down. It does actually go down here. Yes, it's an insane scene right now. Gargos building units as fast as he can. SCV's repairing bunkers as fast as they can. RJB says Gargos is dead. It does not look good for him, does it? No more reinforcing units coming on in. These bunkers are his saving grace. Oh, he's not mining. He's got a decent bank, though. I don't know. Hey, look! Pancake makes some mutalisks. Look at that. Nice job, Pancake. Yeah, I think you're right. There's no assistance here at all. And Gargos has left the game. He dead. He dead. Ticonderoga not able to save his buddy. Pancake throws out a good. Why does he have Scourge? Why are you making Scourge, Pancake? What did you see that said you needed the very situational unit Scourge? Well, I guess maybe you can kill Overlords with it. That'd be kind of fun, but... yeah, Orange is done. There's no way. Orange has 2 barracks and a factory at 12 minutes. Grumpy Cat playing StarCraft. I'm down. Not sure that Mr. Grumpy knows about what A move is, which is bad. Ticonderoga's like, I'm not saving that guy. He's not worth saving. Let's go. Let's go for the Overlord drop up north. Comedy guy, you missed your game. I cast your game first, dude. I didn't know if you were coming or not. I already cast it. Oh, gosh. All right. Okay. I don't know that dropping into 1,500 missile turrets was the greatest of ideas. I mean, it was kind of fun. Now, these Hydras are virtually unopposed down here. I guess there are some Marines here. What's taking episode 6 so long? What are you talking about, Pancake? What are we having conversations about while the rest of your guys are under attack? Episode 6 for StarCrafts. Oh, I see. I see what he's on about here. Alright, the Goliaths are doing pretty good. 1-1 on these Marines, and that clears it out. And that's going to be it. That's going to be it, man. GG. Got a first-timer on our team. You are not wrong at all. Ticonderoga has left. Mr. Grumpy doesn't know enough to tap out. Again, it's his first time playing the game, which is a thing. Yeah, it was a good replay comedy, guy, for sure. I enjoyed it. It was some really good stuff. Some good backstabbing, some good back and forth. Kind of got out upgraded, but just out macroed on the other end, and good decision making. So, GG! Team not Mr. Grumpy ends up with the win. And that's going to be it. Let's see. Mr. Grumpy here produced 95 units is not bad. Pancake was actually worse. Pancake made 47 units and killed 4. Terran Command playing pretty well here. A lot of produced units, a lot of killed units. Ticonderoga, okay. But that decision to, like, drop a million Hydralisks on top of, like, 20 missile turrets was not a great one. Gargos, highest APM of the day, but could not overcome the attacking of Terran Command here and Lunamon together. And he was forced to tap right on out. So yeah, Pancake and Mr. Grumpy did not do super well down here on the economy. Neither did Gargos, but again, under attack a lot of the time. Teal contributed, sort of. Alright, where am I September at? Ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so you said middle skill, middle skill. You want to play a Helms Deep? If you want to create it, Morn, I think we can do that. Alright. Alright. This one is called First Amendment. Oh, there is Hasu Turtle down here. 3v3 Big Game Hunters. Oh, this one's for the Swarm. Oh, this is OP Overmind. Okay. I mean, that title seems kind of spoilery to me. Do we roll with it anyway? Yeah, what the heck, let's do it. Let's see some good ZVP fastest map stuff here. What are we looking at for spawning locations? Oh, this is so bad. Top left, it is the Teal Zerg player, K28A, who is surrounded by enemies. His teammate, way far away, is the White Zerg player, Valco. And then down right, OP Overmind, he is a purple Zerg player. Yeah, makes sense, RJB. The other team is the red Protoss player, NKA. We got Rusty AF on the left side. He is brown, he's Protoss. And on the right side, he's Mitchlair. He's orange and he is also Protoss. Alright, man. Your spawning location is not helpful, but it's not over yet. Never give up. Never surrender is what I always say. Alright, Lawrence Fernandez says he's never seen a Zerg team winning a fastest map. Yeah, Protoss in general is pretty darn scary when it comes to this kind of stuff. NKA's got 1400 APM. It's going off the screen at so much APM. That's crazy talk. He's probably bound something to scroll wheel. He's scrolling a lot. Does that work in Brood War? I know it works in StarCraft 2. Renji, don't you give me PTSD. Don't you do it. His APM is actually back down to like normal at this point. Yeah, he's walling off here, as he really should do. Gotta say, I can't argue with that at all. His APM is now down around 230. So, not too shabby. Alright, so far, defended pretty well. Protoss has not been aggressive, which I'm kind of surprised by, if I'm honest with you. NKA is like, hey, you know who's not aggressive? I'm not aggressive. What's up, Reaver Dropper? Welcome to the stream. Glad you could make it. Zealots walking into a wall of Sunkens, but guess what? They can just walk around the Sunkens, and then suddenly you're in a world of hurt, Valko. World of hurt, Valko. Yeah, that's problematic. That's really problematic. More Sunkens are here, but I don't know, man. Zealot's right on top of those. I don't know, maybe this is kind of working. More Zealots doing the run-by on the Sunkens. And Lings and Sunkens are actually cleaning this up pretty effectively. Alright, so Valko knows what he's doing. Valko has a general sense of how to defend against these Zealot attacks. Nicely done. Yeah, it's Zerg versus Toss Lords. It's a big Zerg versus Protoss team battle. It's always just the first three versus the next three, right? So it's top versus bottom always up here. You can tell what the teams are. So if it's a 2v2, it's the first two versus the second two. If it's a 4v4, it's the first four versus the second four. Got Lings up, not doing a whole lot here. Hey, we got two metal drummers here in chat. Bonding over metal. Alright, so OP Overmind's been left alone for the most part here. He's got some weird idle drones down here, though. I don't know what that's all about. A lot of Sunkens up in every location known to man. He's worried about getting attacked, but nobody seems to be giving him any attention at all. It's all pretty much been focused on Valko down here. Overlord's doing some scout checking for drops that might come kill him. Reaver drops are pretty scary. He's preparing for that pretty effectively here on both sides. Again, they could come from any direction here, so... Valko continuing to sunken up quite nicely. His APM is at 47. It's not super good, but he's also not dead after that kind of attack, so he can't be that bad at this game. Ah. Combined forces of Rusty AF and NKA are coming in to kill Valko. Can they do it? I don't know, man. That's a lot of Sunkens. That said, nobody's helping him. So Valko might just be dead here. Like, what do you even have? Both the other Zerg players are just turtling up so hard. They're all worried about getting attacked, so they don't really have the units to help with. Oh man, Mitchelair is getting into the battle here too. This is really bad. This is really bad for Valko. I don't see him coming back from this one now. It's a lot of Dragoons, a lot of Zealots. Pretty good micro here from Valko, just trying to stay alive at the moment, but this is a 4-ire style of battle. These Protoss are motivated. Nobody's making a move from either purple or teal to help out. And yeah, I just think Valko's done. He's got 18 total supply. More units pouring in down here. These drones are trying to flee. I'm not sure there's anywhere to go. That's a lot from NKA. I mean, OP Overmind has some lurkers down here, which could be useful, but they decided not to be involved. So, that's bad. He sent 3 Hydralisks over. But Valko's done, unless he does actually sneak some drones out and has enough to make 3 hatcheries. So he could maybe sneak expand down here. This is a lot of stuff. Meanwhile, Hydra drop from K28, though. Getting stuff up on the left side of the map, taking down that nexus of K28. K28 does not have a replacement nexus. He does have the resources. Or rather, Rusty does not have the resources to replace it. He does, though. And this Hydra drop, man, doing some good work over here on Rusty. Nice drop for sure. So taking down that Nexus is pretty good. Taking down the Cybernetics core is also pretty fantastic. Dragoons are not going to be able to be made unless this is replaced. Finish off. Finish it off. Got it. All right. So the Hydras are backing themselves into a corner. The entire Protoss army is up here to shut it down. And yeah, preparing for drops quite nicely was K28, but guess who wasn't? NKA. NKA was not ready, or rather Rusty AF was not ready for this drop. Gotta be honest, I guess there are some cannons here from NKA. Alright, so, where is Valko? Valko does have a sneaky hatchery hiding up there, but other than that, I guess he's building over here in OP Overmind's base too to try to help out. Yeah, I mean, it's 287 and 100 supply here for Team Protoss versus a 125, 9, and 74 supply for Team Zerg. I really don't see this working out for the Zergs, but again, you never know what's going to happen. They're pushing into here on OP Overmind, which there's lurkers here, and NK doesn't have any detection at all, so this is a really bad idea. Yeah, this is not working out super well. I mean, sure, a lot of Hydralisks are dying, a lot of Lings are dying, but actually the lurkers aren't even helping in this position for some reason. Guess who's dropping again, though? K28. K28. Sniping down the Nexus. Oh, man, he took down 2 players' Nexuses and lurkers defending down here from OP Overmind. So that was huge. That was a massive, massive victory there. No detection. I can't believe there wasn't any detection. Oh, he changed all the Hydras into lurkers. Oh, boy. All right, man. This is going to be really sad for NKA when these lurkers spawn and just burrow. And whoa, 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 whoa. There it goes. And now the Zealots have to get out. Oh gosh, this is brutal. This is brutal here. That cannon is trying to come up, and these lurkers should focus it. Gateways are pretty good targets, though, I guess. Probes are pretty good targets, too. Can any of them hit this? Yes, I think they can. They're choosing not to, and when it comes up, it's going to be problematic. Don't go in. Are you just going into the cannon range? That's so many cannons! Okay, that was a poor life choice, is what that was. Okay. Problematic. Guess who has some Guardians? K28, man. K28 is really keeping everybody afloat right now. Guardians at 13 minutes is pretty great. Yeah, these Guardians are going to do pretty well against these Dragoons. Again, Dragoons have +1 attack. Not really responding here. There we go. Now the Dragoons are coming over. And they can do pretty well against these Guardians. They are really squishy units. However, if there are a lot of them, they can do just fine. And the Guardians are forced to pull back, then they come back in again. Valco is mining happily. What's up, FXZ Cross? Welcome to the stream. This is a lot of Guardians out of K28, I'm not gonna lie. Hydra's pushing up on this little bit of a contain that's being set up. Or has been set up. Rather. Oh, but the storm is real. Oh, but the storm is real. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh, the Guardians. They're all going to die. Woohoo! What a storm defense there. NKA's like, all I need. All I need is storm. And he got it, and he shut it down. And K28's at 137 supply. He was really scary for a minute there, but he's back down. Back down to earth. Hydralisk has 0 kills. Meanwhile, OP Overmind has been defending pretty well, but hasn't really been... Whoa, why are we making Devourers? Have we seen Devourers in Carbot yet? Is this our first time? I think this is our first time. Hot dang, we got Devourers, ladies and gents. Yeah, trying to drop over this way. Mitch Lair, not really going to happen. Not with a ton of Lurkers and Devourers and Spores over here, too. Ooh, is he Nidusing over here? Where's he going with that Nidus? Oh man, Nidus to your teammate's base would be so cool. He doesn't seem to be doing that though. Why does he have a... Where is he Nidusing to? Nidus? I don't see it. Unloading here versus these Dragoons. Trying to drop on top of the High Templar as well. Oh, that's a purple Nidus. That's an OP Overmind? Oh, okay, okay. So he threw up the Nidus Canal to come up here and help his buddy. Ah, I see it now. There we go. Just leave, NKA. You're dead. Ha ha ha. He's not dead. Oleg, we're gonna play about an hour, dude. Wait. In like half an hour, dude. I need a screener for these replays at this point. It's time. Gonna screen them. Alright, so Rusty AF attacking into about 15 Sunkens and a bunch of Hydras, which is really not gonna do it for you, guy. Yeah, I don't know attacking into this is the greatest idea, Protoss team. A lot of Devourers, and I'm not sure what they're going to be useful for here if there's no more drops coming. Might have shut that down, I think. Oh, now he's got the Guardians and the Devourers. Come on, let's do a Devourer attack. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to throw it on the thumbnail. Hey, we got some Dark Swarm up and some Plague. K28 is not too bad. Anytime you see Plague and Dark Swarm from a Zerg, you know it's going to be a decent time here. The Zealots, however, are a huge problem. I don't think these Lurker eggs are ever finishing. Cannons deal with them pretty effectively. Unless there's Dark Swarm involved, in which case, never mind. It does kind of look like turmeric, doesn't it? Cloud of turmeric. Turmeric? Nice Plague again on these units. The Lurkers do actually finish their spawn. They finish their hatching routine. That's amazing. K28, 198 supply. Rusty AF, 200 supply. And yeah, NKA is toast at this stage. Not much you can do about this. Where did my Guardians go? Guardians, did you attack and die? I hope not. Ooh, we do have some scouts too. Loving that. Alright, Rusty AF is trying to help his buddy. Forgot he was maxed out. I don't know where his army is exactly. The Defilers pulling back to the safety of their Hydralisks. Dark Swarm up. Nothing really benefiting from the protection of the Dark Swarm, as it turns out. Oh, here are some Guardians. Where are they going, though? Oh, hey, guys. Just hanging out. Just killing brown stuff down here. Don't mind us. Yeah, this is a lot of Hydralisks. This is 1-1 Hydras versus no upgrades on the Dragoons. Just kidding. These ones have 1-2-1 from Mitch Lair, so that's not too shabby. Defensive DTs from NKA trying to save the day here. So much Zerg swarming in from K28, though. He's looking scary. He's looking strong. He's looking capable of doing whatever you need him to do to win the game. Hey, look! Valko's participating. Valko's participating. I don't know if he's here or not. He did call a GG earlier, but I don't know if he left. Yeah, the DTs get wiped out because we brought some Overlords this time around. Storm defense, pretty good. That's it. NKA is out. What would you want to fix, Evan? Fixing Scarabs just makes Reavers really good, though. Oh, and then Rusty just tapped out, too. All right. How about this for a thumbnail? You like it? I kind of like it. Let's do it. La la la. Print screen. Ooh. Pretty cool stuff here. Yeah, the Hydras and the Devourers are overkill to kill those scouts. I'm just gonna say that. For the swarm. That's right. Mitch Lair backed into a corner. All of 112 supplies. Zergling's Hydra's clearing it out. And that's it. We got our winner there. NKA, Rusty AF, Mitch Lair are out. NK28, Valco, and OP Overmind are your winners in 23 minutes and 55 seconds. Nicely done. Nice victory there. Again, yes, the sacrificial lamb was Valco, but it allowed the other players to tech up quite a bit and made some good stuff happen. That drop was huge. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice, FX. Not gonna lie. All right. So end of the day, obviously, Mr. Valco here struggling a bit because he got murdered quite early on. Total score, K28, 212,000. Nobody else in the twos. NKA, your next dude there. Units produced, 700 by K28. 589 by OP Overmind. Decent stuff. Decent stuff. No, we're gonna do one more, Morn. Let's do a big game hunters. We haven't done one of those today yet. So, what do we think? Good battle, good job. The falcon behind the beard. It's true. It's true. There is video evidence of me without a beard. Alright, I don't know why this is called First Amendment, but let's do it. Let's do it regardless, huh? 3v3 big game hunters. And we are top versus bottom. Nice. It's pretty lucky stuff. Alright, so top side of the map, we have the orange Protoss player, VTech Kicklin. Got Mr. Free Speech up here. He's brown and he's Protoss. And then Zerg in 1998 is the blue Zerg player. Team 2 is the South. It is the teal Protoss player, Satanic Zerg. The yellow Protoss player, Hasu Turtle. And the red Terran player, Finn Baboon, with an APM of a sparkling 70, when everybody else is kind of killing him in the APM competition here. Really just probe scouting at this point. Don't really care to see what's going on as far as that goes. Is anybody being super aggressive? I see gateways on the way. No forges. So no cannon rushes at all. Top versus bottom, says Free Speech. Yeah, they didn't set it up this way. It just kind of happened. That's pretty cool, honestly. The coolest username you've seen yet. I don't know, man. There's been some good ones, but none are coming to mind right now. It is not the same, Lawrence. Actually, it turns out we don't like beards on our presidents. For a very, very long time now, no president has had a beard or any type of facial hair. We used to have them back in the day, but not so much anymore. So yeah, I kind of feel like in America, no, beards are not considered a sign of something you need to respect. They're almost disrespected that way. That might change. That might change, but again, none of the candidates for president in 2020 have beards either, so being clean-shaven is a way to get the attention of the voters, at least for now. Yeah, bald presidents, there haven't been many of those either. Which is crazy, because George Washington was bald. I guess he had a wig. I don't know, whatever. Okay, here come the engagements. Zealots versus Dragoons. Again, if the Zealots can get the hits off, they're going to have a good time. If not, they're going to have a bad time. The kiting is so annoying, though. No, 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 no. Yeah, Chuck Norris for president. There we go. I would do that. Yeah, exactly. It's from a long time ago, Pikachu. Things have changed. VTech pushing in with free speech. Zerg 1998 not interested in helping all that much. Just kidding. He's trying to bring some Hydras in. No way, Evan. Joe Biden is like 75. He could have a beard if he wanted to. He's not a child, that's for sure. VTech pushing on down here against Finn Baboon. Not a bad target, honestly. I'm not sure that Finn Baboon is all that great. Yeah, Sanders is bald. Good call. Good call, Pikachu. Bernie Sanders is bald. So if he gets elected, that would be interesting. Ooh, yeah, here we go. Zerg and VTech pushing in here against Finn. The repair is real. The siege tank doesn't have siege. I don't think that it does. Some Glenmorn loves Squirtle. It's not looking good for the Democrats. I agree. I don't think they have a candidate that people are really excited to vote for. The people who do support Bernie do like him a lot, but otherwise, I don't know. What's Fridays for Future in America, Michael? Yeah, we're not going to talk about politics. Lurkers here from Zerg. Yeah, generally that's how that works, Reaver Dropper, is presidents at the end of their term look like they've aged about 40 years from their start, no matter who it is. It's a rough job is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. We're not going to get into super politics, but on the surface level, we can do it. Yeah, good question, Lawrence. Why call it a siege tank if it doesn't have siege? Excellent argument. It's only a tank. Regular, boring old tank. Bit of a push here from Hasu and Satanic Zerg, who is a Protoss, by the way. Brah. Is Blue AFK? Great question. Where is Zerg 1998? He's got a couple lurkers up here. Bago Chips, welcome to the stream. Yeah, we've been doing this for about an hour and a half now, so you're a little bit late for sure. Yeah, kind of like this push-up from Hasu and Satanic. Exactly, Evan. Some pretty intense stuff out of Hasu right now. He's just stutter-stepping up, killing Dragoons. The response here from VTech, though, is actually pretty good. Hey, look who has Mutalisk. Zerg 1998 went Mutas at 8 minutes. And he had Lurkers. This guy's pretty good, man. 8 minutes. He had Lurkers and Hydra or Mute attack. That's pretty fantastic. So he defends the day. Everybody just kind of hangs out at the moment. Hasu Turtle. This is Japanese Gosu? I don't know, man. Protest action for school kids that demonstrate the cause of global warming. Ah, yes. Yep, I've seen those protests. I guess I didn't know that's what it was called. Jaedong can get 5.5-minute Mutalisks. Heck yes, he can. Because Jaedong is amazing. He is incredible. All right, so the center's been taken here by VTech's team. By Team North. Got some Spider Mines out from Finn. Not doing super well as far as supply goes or APM, but he's also getting Mutalisks murdering his face, which is bad. Hey, Irradiate and the turret is pretty good, man. Yeah, you're right. Knights turn into Paladins once you get the upgrade. It actually changes the unit name. That would have been interesting for tanks, I agree. Not a bad idea, Evan. Team South is trying to break this hold that Team North has over the middle of the map. Mutalisks coming in to assist as well, trying to take down some of these zealots. Mutalisks getting shot up by Dragoons is not something they want to be doing here, but they are actually taking damage for their friendly Dragoons. There we go. Tank's now up from Finn Baboon, and he's going to defend against those Dragoons quite nicely. Oh, it's a lot of Goliaths. He really wants to just focus down these tanks while getting hammered by Goliaths, though, so he does pull back, which is pretty good stuff. Dragoons trying to join the party from VTech, up from Team North. Observer picked out of the sky there, too. Yeah, that's when you need lurkers, Reaver. No, they restore BCs. They don't heal BCs. They can use restoration on them. And it looks like Team South has taken the middle here. Tank set up in this position is always pretty good. VTech is macroing back home while continuing to dance up front here, which is pretty impressive. Yeah, Morn, let's do that. Well, that sounds nice. Go to a lake. How was the lake? Was it pretty? Wait. Holy crap, Zerg has Guardians out. Zerg is... who is this guy? Who is this guy, honestly? He Guardians, Mutalisks, and Lurkers out. He's getting irradiated and wrecked by these Charon boosted... Ow, ow, ow. Goliaths, though. That's not good news. Got some Devourers out. We get Devourers twice in the same stream. How lucky are we? Oh, Science Vessel sniped down by the Scourge, but the Guardians are unsupported. Good to put a password on that, Morn. Yeah, Carbot Devourers are scary, man. Yay, password sock. We like password sock. The Devourers are getting murdered real good. Ah, there are DTs. I was like, where were there DTs? Here we go. Free speech has some. Hey, making computer do things. Orange tried to expand over this way, but it's not going super well for him. Trying to sneak this base over on the right side. Kind of got shut down, honestly. Is that a chance? I'm glad. Pa soup. Pa soup. Pa soup. He's at 148 supply, which is more than anybody else has right now. Irradiate on these Mutalisks. Great split there, honestly, though. The Mutas are sacrificing themselves to get rid of these tanks, which I can honestly agree with. Get the Science Vessel or the tanks. One of the two would be really good here. Lurker's dying anyway. That's not good. Storm coming up here too. So yeah, the center is being held here by Team South. Pretty effective stuff. God, the chaos though. The absolute chaos here today. I'm just kind of trying to keep track of what's happening and where. Army supply looks pretty even for both teams. I would say Team North has a bit of a problem because Zerg is not doing well at the moment. He's a great player, man. He's teching up, but he's got the tech, but he doesn't really have the income to support a whole ton of stuff, you know? Don't ya know? Yeah, nobody's been eliminated yet. The first 20 minutes. That's pretty good. It's a pretty good team game for sure. Pretty exciting stuff. All right. Hasu pushing up against the Zerg player who has been scary. But Hasu fears no Zerg. He's got 2-1 upgrades on his ground units. Guardian, single Guardian trying to save the day. I think we jinxed it. I think Zerg just might die here. See, oh, is that a recall? What is this? What is this? Where's it going? It's a recall attempt. A plague would be amazing here on that guy, but I don't know if we're going to see it. And Defiler doesn't cast anything. The Mutas are trying to hold here. And they do. They do pretty well. The Zealots are still a problem. They're going to take down the Greater Spire for sure. What is this Arbiter doing up here? So confused by that. Yeah, there is an orange Arbiter up there, but it's just sort of hanging out. I mean, provide cloak, maybe? Yeah, V-Tech is actually here to defend as well, so Zerg is going to survive, thanks to the help of his friends there, which is really good stuff. Meanwhile, it's a recall down south for the Brown. Got the recall from Free Speech. Is it enough? I don't think so. There's enough defense here from Hasu to actually shut this down quite nicely. Gonna lose some stuff, but overall not that bad. Satanic pushing in with the Storm against these Zerg units and against the defenders. 16 Lings in production here. I think that might actually be enough to do this. To hold here from Zerg, at least for the time being. I don't know about later on, but there we go. Lings popping out. Actually, you know what? The Zealots with the upgrades might be enough to hold this. Wow. By golly, they were. +2 Zealots. Versus, I don't know what the Lings are, but I don't think they're 2-2. Yeah, no upgrades on these Lings. Never mind. That's not going super well there. Meanwhile, gonna just recall over here, do some stuff, Mr. Free Speech. Free Speech does take down Satanic Zerg's main Nexus. That's not good for him. Really bad for him, actually. Alright, so Zerg is alive, thanks again to support of VTech. And then Hasu comes in to defend Satanic a little bit. Really should be replacing his Nexus. Yeah, comedy guy. Going up ramps, you really gotta be super, super confident in doing that. Just go for expansions. Generally, it's a better idea. I don't know how VTech got in here, but he actually does take down the attempt at the replant on the Nexus in this location. And Hasu's income is all off one base right now. This is not good for him. Oh gosh, Red's all the way up here. Holy smokes. Finn Baboon. He's not really been super incredible, but he's doing okay, honestly. Yeah, defensive matrix up on this tank. Loving that. A lot of yellow pushing up from Hasu. Oh, the combination of Goliaths and Dragoons coming in. Tank fire, too, on these lurkers. I think Zerg is dead. Pretty sure Zerg is dead. He's making a single pair of Zerglings. He's got 16 total supply. Really enjoyed his play, but it's not enough. Guess who's back, though? Free Speech. Free Speech taking out more stuff in Satanic Zerg space. He loses the Nexus. Zerg is out. Zerg taps right out here, and the patience continues here from Finn Baboon. Setting up tanks in random spots, trying to defend. And our one Zerg here today is dead. Goodbye. However, Satanic Zerg's not in a good place, man. I mean, he doesn't have a natural base. He doesn't have a Nexus. Though he does have the resources to make another one, and he is along this left side. Yeah, man. Satanic Zerg is getting dropped back to the Stone Age. He's got 24 total supply. Free Speech is continuing to just wreck right now. Who's this? And why aren't they on the minimap? That's just orange? That's just orange. Okay. Weird stuff, man. Weird stuff happening. Going for it. Here is Team South pushing on in with Storm, with Dragoons, with a lot of Storm. In here against VTech. God, it's a lot of Storm being tossed down on these units. Pretty bad stuff overall. Stasis coming in from the other side, it looks like. Yeah, very nicely done out of VTech there. And still defending pretty well as VTech. He's got that 2-1 upgrade going. Hasu sitting on 3-2 right now. The upgrades are fantastic for him. And Satanic is being allowed to rebuild along that left side. I'm not sure how much longer that's going to be, but the distraction at the front is pretty fantastic right now. Free Speech making some panic zealots to try to shut this down. Not a bad idea, honestly. Doing all right. Arbiter not paying attention, gets taken down by the missile turret. I keep thinking maybe somebody's going to come over here, but I don't know, man. We are backed into a corner for Team North. They are on, well, we're one base in it. Here is Free Speech. He's done some good damage on the other end, but he is maxed out. How the crap is he maxed out? Where is his army that he is maxed out? Is it all probes? Oh, no, this is his base. Ah, VTech's on one base. Never mind. Read those colors wrong. The push is not going super well for Team South, but they're going to keep throwing units at it until the end of time. Because, you know, that's how you gotta do. Oh, you're right. He does have some units down here that aren't doing anything at the moment. They might as well push on these tanks and wipe out some of this stuff. I suppose. Or recall them home, maybe. Recall them for the base defense. Hey, look. Some guys down here, too. Bottom right. From Free Speech. Kind of going after Finn Baboon here. Trying to slow him down a bit. There we go. Pushing up the left side right now. Pushing down the right side. The tanks are split up, which is pretty good, and there's some Goliath support there, so that's going to be pretty well for Mr. Baboon. VTech actually pushing out on this. Defensive matrixing a Dragoon. That's pretty cool stuff. Don't see that every day. Yeah, man, the army from Free Speech is over here trying to do insane stuff all by themselves, if they can. Recalls up this way to take down, that's right, Satanic Zerg, who's got cannons protecting the front, but nothing protecting his Nexus back here. Oh boy, Satanic Zerg has had a rough go of it, friends. This is just the ongoing battle, though, up here. I don't think anybody's really made any progress at all. And Satanic Zerg loses the Nexus, has enough resources to make another one, and the cannons, are they enough to protect these probes? And he's got his own Zealots defending too, so he should be okay. Yeah, I don't know why Free Speech has some Arbiters hanging out over here. Seems very weird that they're just kind of there, but maybe he's trying to go for another recall somewhere. VTech pushing south. He's got stasis on those tanks, but for how much longer is the question. I don't actually know. Satanic Zerg rebuilding his Nexus. Thankfully, he has enough resources to do that. And VTech's going to expand over here. He's going to try to anyway, because there's a Wraith scouting this general area. Another great stasis on Hasu's units, though. Yeah, Brown's playing this pretty well, Pikachu, I gotta say. APM's been pretty good consistently, about 200, which generally tends to mean something. My gosh, is Team North actually gonna break out of here? They really gotta keep Satanic Zerg down, because if he comes up, it's gonna be officially 3 versus 1. And when that happens, everybody's gonna have a bad time for Team North. Ah, VTech trying to get some stuff up here. No, says Hasu. Not going to happen. No tech up that way. Thank you for asking, though. The tanks are 3-3 because of course they are. They really should be at 30 minutes into the game. And yeah, I mean, again, Finn doesn't have the best APM. He's not really super aggressive or anything, but he's setting up tanks in great positions. Free Speech pushing in on Satanic Surge space. He knows how important it is to keep this player down. Can he do it, though, is the question. Alright, so we get defended here. Free Speech does manage. Yeah, you're right. I think North should have expanded up here. I agree. I bet Hasu's surprised there's not a base up there right now. Is Free Speech doing more recall shenanigans? Dude, this guy. Who is this guy? He's going to take down this Nexus, too. Hasu wants a third and a fourth base, but no, says Free Speech. Not allowed. I know, but Pikachu, where else do you want to expand, though, is the question. Another recall from Free Speech along this right side. He's going to kill two of Hasu's bases in about 2 minutes. He's got to get it now, though. Everybody focus it down. Focus it down. You have the +3 attack, and there it is. He gets it. He snipes the Nexus. And Hasu only mining off of 2 bases right now. More Free Speech up in the top left. He is everywhere at once, man. Trying to take down these tanks, as they are a big problem with their 3-3. They do get wiped out, but is there enough to get rid of these cannons? It sure seems like it is. Again, cannons losing their effectiveness over the course of the game. Recall in here from VTech. This is a really great 3v3. Holy cow, there are just recalls everywhere from all of the Protoss. Satanic Zerg going to lose his Nexus, and he does have another Nexus coming up down here, which lucky for him, because he does not have more resources than that. Does manage to sneak his probes down there, which is pretty good stuff. And yeah, man, Free Speech, 168 supply. Fighting hard. Keeping Satanic Zerg down to basically nothing is really important for Team North to win this game. Finn Baboon at 168 supply. He's got his tanks. He's got his Goliaths. He's continuing to make the same thing. Yeah, I can understand feeling like Satanic Zerg here. They're just not getting through this. The 3-3 Goliaths do pretty well against Zealots. And then the tanks are still alive, so the Dragoons are dead. Hey, look, Free Speech is down here. He's so hard to see on the minimap because he's just brown. But, he's doing some more stuff down here in Finn's main, which is exciting at the very least. Alright, so that gets cleared out. Yeah, true fact, Pikachu. Another recall from Free Speech. He can't get out of the front door, so he's got to drop other places, and it's kind of working out for him. Gotta say. They don't know about this, though. If they knew about that, it'd be a different situation here. More Zealots coming in, but that's not the best drop. You just dropped here. And there's a ton of defense already present. SCVs attacking into these probes. Or rather into this Protoss. That's ridiculous. There's a carrier. Oh, there's a carrier coming in from Hasu. Okay, he's got a couple of carriers down here. He's got 3. He's going to have 4 soon. Seems pretty good. The 36-minute carrier transition is a good one, generally. What is dying? Oh, these guys. These guys are dying. Zealot's just running up to try to take down this nexus of Free Speeches. Oh man, Free Speech is on 1 base officially now. That's not good. Is he mining out yet? Sort of. It takes so long to mine out. Some glad more, and I don't hear any polite words in that command. Cannons from Finn Baboon. Again, he's never really been like an offensive guy all that much, but the way he's been defensive, it's been pretty good. He's just set up siege position. Free Speech down here with another patented Free Speech drop. You know, for all the drops he's made, he really hasn't been able to kill much of the production of Finn Baboon. I'm not sure he's killed a factory yet. Yeah, I think losing this base was a bit of the nail in the coffin there from Free Speech. Again, still mining from 1 base, but doesn't really have the income to keep up with people who are on 2 or 3 bases. I mean, even at this point, Satanic is on 2 bases. And Finn's been allowed to take the middle. So yeah, income-wise, things are fine. Pretty decent stasis. He wants to get the recall off. Too many cannons! The recall does happen anyway. What? How does that happen? Honestly. What's up, Sniper Monkey? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it just doesn't do enough. It didn't do enough. Feeling a little bit under the weather today here, Sniper. How are you? Defensive recall. Gonna try to save the day here, but I just don't know. These carriers aren't even really part of the battle yet. Are they gonna show up at some point? I feel like they probably will. And that's it. Free Speech taps out. VTech Throws the... Hasu, come on, man. Hasu Turtle, be a nice guy. Come on. That was unnecessary. It was. Officially unnecessary. Alright. Great game, though. I mean, really fantastic back and forth there from everybody. Free speech making it happen. If Zerg didn't get killed there early, it might have been a different situation. But end of the day, free speech, the rare situation where the loser has the highest score total. 381,000 points here for free speech. Ended up making 630 Protoss units, killed 380, which is nice. Hasu did kill more overall, and then losing more was free speech too. He had a mini-map drawing Oleg. Didn't pay attention to that. And then free speech, more resources, even just off one base, man. He's somehow, well, one base at the end anyway, had more than everybody else on the team, on the map, so, Go figure. Alright, let's go. Let's do some play the StarCraft with Falcon. Why do I keep wanting to go to local area network? That doesn't make any sense at all. La 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 la. Alright, we're gonna try a Helms Deep today. Is what we're gonna do. So if you'd like to join in, again, I don't know what I'm doing, and so don't worry about it if you don't know what you're doing either. My chair starts sinking down on me. Where are you, Mr. Morn? I don't see our game. What's up, Alex Franz? Welcome to the stream. Are you on US West, Morn? Oh no, your chair broke. You think you broke it by how you were sitting on it? Interesting argument. Morn, where are you? Yeah, Morn said he was going to, but then he disappeared. Said, now Helms Deep, he said, and then I don't see it. So I don't know if he put this on a different server other than US West? Yes, West Coast is the best coast. Well, he was going to create a Helms... Oh, here it is. I found it. Sock. Aragorn, Legolas, and Gimli. There we go. We're in. We're in. Pikachu just wants to observe. What do we got? 2 more slots. Torque has left the game. That's not good, Bears. The password is sock. It's always sock. Traditionally sock. AF has joined the game. Mandingu has joined the game. Nice. Reaver Dropper is in. One more spot. One more spot, guys. Come on in. Do some Helms Deep with Falcon and friends in the Carbot skin. Yeah, Pikachu gets in. Nobody does, no. That's what I'm saying. Nobody knows what we're doing, but it's good. Okay, so I'm Aragorn, I think?
So it begins.
Whoa, it's got a loading bar. I've never seen that before. Okay.
I hunger for battle.
So this is just me? This is all I control? I don't control anything else?
What would you ask of me?
Okay, sounds good.
As you will.
I'm gonna go over here.
Immediately.
La 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 la. Oh, you get full vision on everything too.
Your command?
Really good scouting, it turns out, huh? Alright, so the main point here is I don't let Aragorn die ever. If there's an attack coming, I'm going to pull him away, because if I die, I don't think I can keep observing, so... Definitely put him right on the front lines, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, the way you gotta do this is you have to kill these first. Man, I love all these stuff on the high ground. This is good. Go, forces of good! Hold the day! Ah ha ha ha! There's Shag. Shag is here. Definitely getting some lag here. I don't know, who's comedy guy? There we go. He's gonna break it. He's gonna try to break it, but it's not gonna work out for him.
Your command?
Ah, the tanks are here. Woo, this is so much stuff. Oh no, these elite Urukai! Oh, that was bad for them. They need to take down this drainage gate is what they need to do. Alright, so there it is. They breached it. Pikachu is out and a player was banned? What the heck? Is it because Pikachu dropped? Who was Pikachu? I don't know who Pikachu was. Whoever is controlling the Zerg just needs to move at this point. Did you drop Pikachu? Is that what happened?
I hunger for battle.
Yes, I heard what you said the first time. I don't know. I've never played that side before. Kind of coming over here, I guess. Here we go. Now we're going for it. This is better. Yeah, that Archer Nook's doing pretty good. Pretty good. Can I go out? I'm gonna come up here and fight. I'm bored over here. Let's go.
As you will.
Let's go, Legolas. See you, Darren. Have a good one, man. Come on, Aragorn. Defend. Let's go up here and see if we can attack something, huh? Oh no, Sword of Gideon. I did say doodads. Doodads is a legitimate map-making term. Whoa. Fair fact. Oleg, what's going on? Who are you? Ah, you're Terran, okay. Yeah, I don't know if this is doable then. How do you heal this guy up? Does he get healed up?
For hire.
Does he regenerate?
Immediately.
Sorry, Lachlan.
Executor.
Really? He doesn't. How does he heal? Does he have to go to the medics? Where are their medics?
Immediately.
I thought these guys regenerated health over time.
I hunger for battle. As you will. For ire.
Yeah, he doesn't have any shields. That's for nobody has any shields though. La 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 la. Trying to get healed.
I hunger for battle. What would you ask of me? Nakbakala.
Never seen anybody do this before, but do you have to come all the way back to get healed by these medics? Nope.
Nakbakala. As
That's
you will.
ridiculous. How does he get healed up?
What would you ask of me?
La 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 la.
What would you ask of me?
Troll medics.
Your command? For ire.
Brutal, Evan. Shagrat
I
is
hunger
dead.
for battle.
That's not good.
Executor, immediately.
No, but seriously, how do I heal? Do I not heal? That's insane.
Nakbakala. As you will.
I was unaware that was a thing. And that's a lot of Zerg. A lot of Zerg. Right side, low ground, big sides. Good. Gimli's dead? Oh no! You heal from the mineral patches.
What would you ask of me?
Oh, thanks, Andrew. You're the best.
As you will.
Well, now that you're angry at me, I don't know if I'm gonna say thank you anymore. I rescind my thank you, because that was, this is my first time playing. No need to be so angry. Yeah, I mean, without Brown, I don't know if this is possible. I already did. Thanks, though. Thanks, Andrew. Appreciate the information. Yeah, that's entirely fair, Andrew. Maybe you should work on that, though. There's really no reason to get that upset at somebody because they don't know something that you know. Right? Like, why? Why get angry about that? There are a lot of people who know things that you don't know. I mean, I don't know how you'd feel if they came up and got mad at you because you didn't understand thermodynamics as well as they do. You know what I mean? You can get frustrated, but I don't know if that's worth it either. That's another hero down for the Zergs. I think they've done sun damage on the main gate hinge, which is nice. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Tank firings. Gotta keep those tanks alive, though. That's a pretty good position. I like it. That's a good position for those tanks. We've got this incredible army back here. These ghosts are just dying, though. Because purple respawns all over the place. Oh, ah, ah. Crossbowman, unplaceable. Yeah, retreat! Retreat! Blue's just having a good time. That's all they're doing. The main gate hinge is almost down. Archer up here doing stuff. Hama and Eowyn are killing things, but Aragorn has not been allowed to kill things today. Tragically for him. Oh, this is insane. I'm gonna bring in some swordsmen, see what they can do. Yeah, I believe it. I know they have a competitive community. I've cast a bunch of their games already. I understand the basic concepts, but the individual stuff, not so much. Oh, so you're not as big of a jerk as other jerks are, so that's okay. I see how this is. As long as someone else out there is a bigger jerk than you are, it's fine. How's that hinge doing? It's okay. Yeah, I don't think with brown this is even winnable for purple. Really don't see it. Saruman's dead and the good guys win. That was it. Sometimes that happens in these. I killed 0 things. Yep, 0 things killed. Good job, me. Alright, let's do a 4v4. Let's do a regular hunters 4v4. Password sock. Let's go. I did survive. It's a good point. I didn't die. Yeah, comedy guys on my team. All right. Just got 3 more slots. 3 more slots. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, poor Saruman. Rough stuff, man. See you, Sniper. Thanks for doing those screenings, guy. Appreciate it. OP Overmind is here. One more, just need one more to join the game. Ugh, so sniffly. Need some drugs. Alright, sweet. Let's go. Anybody want to observe? How long is the beard? I don't know, not that long. This long. The passwords always suck. Always suck. Alright, let's go.
Require more minerals.
Oh boy. You're alone up there, huh?
Require more minerals. Require more minerals. Require more minerals.
Yes, you do require more minerals. The bank will listen to you, probably.
Require more minerals.
How did I lose my hotkey? It's dumb.
Require more minerals. Require more minerals.
The larvae are so happy. Yes, they are. Really enjoy how happy they are. You think it's improved?
Require more minerals.
I mean, spamming more, if that counts. See what happens up there if we go. Who are you?
Require more minerals.
Another free probe is always nice. I'm not getting through this. Maybe I am. Nope. Not gonna happen. Let's just go home then. Get some speed. Whoa, the lag though. Whoa, the lag though.
Require more minerals.
Only have 4? That's bad.
Require more minerals.
That's fine, you can hammer on that for a minute. Let's get him. Ah! More zealots. What is this garbage? Am I attacking the wrong one? It's okay, Andrew. It's all good. Alright, what do we need to do here? Oh my gosh, he got it. He got it! So annoying. Friggin' white, man.
Our forces are under attack.
Who is this now? Okay, alright. That's fine. I see how this is. Not dead. Not dead. Alright, I should be fine anyway, though.
The hive cluster is under attack.
I guess it is tradition that I get ganged up on forever and ever, amen. I mean... I guess Comedy Guy got wrecked there, too, a little bit. Alright, good stuff. Gonna wrap it up then. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate it. We'll catch you next time. Probably gonna be next week at this point. Gotta go pick up some groceries. But thanks for being here. As always, I love you all. And you take care of yourselves.